right, so I am in building 6 and level 3, and my room number is 6337 for context. So when you first walk into the room, you have a lovely little refreshment table. So it basically just has your ice, then you have some cups right here for the beverages, a nice coffee maker, and then of course Joffrey's coffee, some tea, cream, sugar, etc. We also have a beverage cooler down here. It currently is storing my lemonade for lunch. I never really drink sugary drinks too much anymore, so figured I'd save that one. Then we have some 2 little trash cans, and then over here we of course have a nice little actually it's not even little, it's a pretty massively sized TV, I think. And then over here you have a great little counter. It comes with 2 ports. These are not USB-C, so just make a note of that. I do have USB-C chargers, so that is something I wanted to highlight. Just your standard outlets. And then again, the same over here on the other side, plenty of outlets to go around for the whole family. So then we have a few drawers. So we have a smaller little guy, and then actually they're all about the same size. They're fairly small, they're not very deep drawers, so you can't really pack a lot, but for one person, this is a lot of storage. Now, moving on over here, on the larger cabinet side, you definitely have some more storage options, a nice safe for any of your valuables, etc. Turning around, this is the Murphy bed. Obviously, I have it set up as kind of a desk right now, but all you would have to do is pull down on the lever on the side handle, and that would give you a second bed, essentially. And it is equipped with a second outlet station over here. So again, the 2 USB and then the 2 outlets. A little cubby for any of your items. Shout out to Bob at the front. He was so great. He hooked up my room and he gave me a little net map and drew me a path to get to my room. For context, when I first got dropped off at Pop Century by the Lyft driver, I was right over here and I didn't have a room yet. It just wasn't ready yet, but Bob was able to check on his iPad and he saw that there was a room available, and he ended up placing me in the 70s section over here. And then he even drew a little map for me with his finger and put like a little X over here on how to get over here. I did mention it was like my first time at Pop Century. Just the service was beyond my imagination. I really just was so welcomed by him. It made the whole travel and whole morning worth it. And I just felt really special here. So just want to pop in, give him a shout out, and just give you an overall view, an overview of Pop before we do the formal resort tour. So right here you have the hippy dippy pool in the 60s area. Obviously the 60s has great access to the Skyliner, Classic Hall, which is the food and shopping. They also have an arcade and lobby for check-in, and then the buses are over here as well. So I'm really not too far, and this is a great location. So I highly recommend the 70s if you guys need some nap time for little ones or anything like that. The 70s are great. Moving on over, this is the queen size bed. It is perfect size, I think. The Mickey details are so cute. I personally love the decorations of this room. I don't think it's too over the top. I think it's just perfect. I think it's enough to be classically Disney. Again, we have the 2 chargers. Again, this is a USB-C. That is not a USB-C, so just be aware. And then again, a little cubby for any personal items that you might be charging. And then over here we have a lovely little coat rack. I mean, we love a good coat rack feature over here. And then moving on over, again, on the other side, plenty of outlets to go around. 2 outlets, the USB, and another cubby. Moving on into the bathroom, you have this little closet area, which I think is really great. You could store shoes, maybe like a dress that you want up here that you don't want to get all wrinkled in your luggage. There's an ironing board and an iron is right behind it. Plenty of storage for any cosmetics or toiletries, etc. Some Scots, obviously some tissues, additional storage down below, some hand towels, a lovely sink. And then honestly, this mirror is great. I'm very impressed. It's super light and bright. I quite enjoy that. And then you also have a makeup mirror over here, which I do enjoy, although it makes my pores look horrendous. All right, enough of that. Moving on in, I actually love the shower. I love the door on this. It's like a frosted glass. It's very classic, very timeless. The shower itself is also very nice. I think the finishes of this particular room are great. Again, of course, we have the Disney H2O Plus products. They're in their pumps as well. You also have a little space if you brought your own from home. Again, loud toilet. Comes equipped in every bathroom, I suppose. Again, some towels, one for down below, so that you don't slip when you walk out of the shower, and then two with the room. Now this does close off, so you can get ready while somebody is showering, and we love a good full-length mirror moment. Hello. So you do get it's tiny though. It's a tiny full-length mirror, but it is one I personally love. So always good to have in a hotel room. Okay, welcome to Disney's Pop Century Resort. So over to the side, that is where all the buses and ride shares are going to drop you off from the airport, and it has all of the signs of the numbers. It's all very, very, very cute. When you look over here, you see all of the bus stops. So that's the buses to Magic Kingdom. On rainy days, they have buses to EPCOT and Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and Disney Springs, plus any special events. Moving over into Classic Hall. This is going to be your lobby type area. So to your right, you have a classic just lobby area if you have any questions, guest services, etc. An arcade. It's called the Fast Forward Arcade for an extra cost. You can play some games. Very cute. And then over here you have your shopping and dining area. So the shopping and dining area is already open for today. It's your basic Disney gift shop along with any items you may have forgotten at home. And then moving on into the dining area. This is your cafe or food court style quick service location. Welcome to Pop. This is the 60 sections. These are the preferred rooms. So over to your right, you have the Petals Pool Bar. They serve drinks from 11 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. They have light bites, but usually all food is in Classic Hall. Moving down, you have the Hippy Dippy Pool here in the 60 section. It is a flower-shaped pool. It is very cute, but it is on the smaller side. There's no slide, but they do have some sprinklers or faucets going, and then some over-the-top theming to the 60s. Now these rooms are preferred rooms over in the 60 section. I will show you why in a moment. They have pretty easy access to Classic Hall, the pool, and Disney Skyliner. This is a Skyliner resort, so that's kind of why. Well, I would say is that I think I mentioned this in the room portion, is that it does get quite noisy given how much traffic there is. So if you have little ones, preferred room might actually not be your best choice. I would actually recommend the 50s and the 70s section for you guys. All right, and welcome to the 50 section. 50 section is so cute. It is themed to bowling and Lady and the Tramp. So you see the big figurines. There he is. And Lady over there. How cute is she? How sweet. This is the bowling pin style pool. Obviously this one is not as popular as the Hippy Dippy pool. A little more quieter, so if you're looking for that, this is definitely the place to go. But all in all, just a really nice section. It's funny, I actually had this down as my preferred section when I did check-in, but these rooms weren't ready yet, so Bob put me over in a 70s section, and I actually love the 70s, so really happy, but this section is very cute as well. So right across the way over there, you have the guest laundry over in the 50 section. So if you're here for a while and you don't want to bring all of your items, you can use the laundry facilities for a short fee. And they're right over there with the bowling shoe on top. Moving right along. As I mentioned before, this is a Skyliner resort, and it is shared with Art of Animation. So right over there across the way is Art of Animation. It's very easy to walk to, so if you do have friends or family staying at Art of Animation, you can definitely meet up at the Skyliner, go grab a drink, go grab breakfast or dinner or snack, and head over to the Skyliner together. It's a very peaceful area over here, which is why I kind of like it. Another reason why I actually prefer the 50s and 70s to the 60s, only because, I mean, look how calming it is over here. Like, you could literally just sit out here and watch the Skyliner go over the lake. It's quite nice. Big fan. Now, if you did walk this path all the way through, it's about a mile. It takes you over Art of Animation, comes over here, and they have fun little quotes or facts, fun facts, I should say, written along the path as you go. I've seen a couple of runners in the morning here. I personally walked this my first day here, and it was phenomenal. It's such a nice, lovely path right around the lake. And we will be taking the Skyliner later if you're following along with the vlogs. This is my last day here, and I'm going to EPCOT, so it's perfect. Skyliner's right there. Don't need to worry about any buses. Looks like it's a beautiful day out, so I probably won't need any, I won't have to take a bus today. That is one thing, the Skyliner does go down if there's lightning and thunder, just like the pools. So if there's lightning in the area, the Skyliner will not take any more passengers. And back again, now we're behind the 60s, we're behind the 60s, and we're heading back into the 70s, which is where I'm staying. All right, and right over there, that is the Hippy Dippy pool again. And it says 1.3 miles around the lake. So the green buildings start the mark of the 70s buildings. 70s are known for their iconic foosball. They have like a giant foosball in the middle of where I'm staying. It's really cute. So just like any other Disney resort, check-in is at 3 p.m. and check-out is at 11 a.m. Look how cute the iconic Disney Mickey over here. Look at him with the phone. A giant foosball. A big wheel. And I'm staying over in that corner up there on the 3rd floor. So welcome to the 80s. You have Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head greeting you home. You have some Rubik's Cubes for your staircases. Overall, just a very, very cute theme. And over here you also have the computer pool heading into the 90s section. So over here in the 80s you have Mr. Roger Rabbit welcome you, and the 90s is straight ahead. So look at this is a very cute pool. So it is a computer style pool. Hello, Roger Rabbit. Nice to see you again. So you have the keyboard right here. And then that is the computer pool, kind of similar to the bowling pin pool. This one is not as popular, but it's a good option, especially if you're over here and you don't want to walk all the way over to the Hippy Dippy pool. Although I will say this resort is not that big, so everything is pretty compact. So you definitely will not have a long walk wherever you want to go, even if you're in the 80s and 90s. Alright, so final thoughts on Pop is I really love this resort. I guess just a quick overview is Pop is a value resort, which in Disney terms is their least expensive option here at Walt Disney World. So you have value resorts, moderate resorts, and then the deluxe. The deluxe can get a little bit complicated, so I won't go into that right now. But for a value resort, I personally love this resort. I think it is truly a great value, not to be like punny or anything like that, but I really do think so. Overall, I think the room was great. I love that you can get 2 beds in here. The bathroom is updated. Like, everything is really nice in this resort. I would say that the food probably would get repetitive. I'm only on day 3 here. I was here for 3 days, 2 nights, and already I'm kind of like on like lunch and dinner. I think breakfast, there's definitely, very similar options over at the other resorts, but there's also no table service here. So if you're looking for a table service dinner, your best bet is to take the skyliner over to either the Riviera or Caribbean Beach. Very easy to get to both those resorts via the skyliner, and you also have access to EPCOT and all of EPCOT's suite of resorts. So even if you don't have an EPCOT resort, an EPCOT reservation that day, you could still go to the resorts there and eat there, and they have plenty of really good options over there as well. So overall, I love it. It's not my favorite. So right now, my very first favorite hotel is Grand Casino Tower, Coronado. I'm only ranking the hotels I've stayed at recently, so anything in the past handful of years, like not even that. So I just want to make sure that there's always a lot of refurbs going on. I don't want to put one resort down over another. So Grand Casino Tower, Coronado Springs is absolutely my number 1. I would say Pop is easily number 2. I think this is an awesome resort. I would say my 3rd favorite, it's probably gonna be All-Star Sports. Again, you get a great value. And then my least favorite of the resorts I've stayed for so far in the past couple of years is Caribbean Beach. I just didn't have a great experience there. I think they're working on a refurb for the room, so maybe I check it out, and maybe that one skips to the front, who knows. But all in all, what a great resort. I can't stop raving about it. So definitely check this one out if you're looking for a great value on a budget. This truly is one of the best. it's been so fun. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.